Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Yeah, the old clock says it's 5 o'clock. Beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. We got another one here from Summit Brewing Company out of St. Paul, Minnesota. This is their Horizon Red IPA. This is a 5.7%er. IBUs, it says here, are 70. I don't think it has it on the bottle anywhere. No, it doesn't have the IBUs, ABV. And they've got a little date code here in the corner of their label, but it is a special code. You can go to their website and it gives you a way to calculate. It's not a Julian code, it's a way to calculate when the beer was done. Now I don't know a whole lot of people that will go to that trouble just to find out. I don't know, they're taking the time to print that information on the label where they could just put a month, day, and a year on there where everybody knows without having to go to their website. Not a big fan of these silly ass codes, guys. Really not. This beer was sent to me by Tyler, and I do appreciate Tyler sending it to me so I can get to try it. But to the guys at Summit, you need to go with a month, day, and a year code, guys, instead of this silly shit you have to go to your website to figure it out. That's asinine as far as I'm concerned. You need to put a month, day, and a year. I'm going to leave it at that. Probably going to cost you a grade point because you got that silly code on there. Alright, let's get on with this. Commercial description says, an inspired hybrid that blurs the boundaries between IPA and amber styles. The exceptional blend of American hops, including the harder to find Horizon variety, gives an intense pine, citrus, and earthy character in the nose and on the tongue. Well, I haven't had a whole lot of Horizon hops. I don't grow them here. I've not brewed with them before. They're not available here to purchase. So we will see how much I like this Horizon hops. That's all it says on the commercial description, and it is classified as an American IPA. So it's going to be your typical curried in Thai foods pairing. The cheetahs are your Camembert, Fontina, your peppery Monterey, pepper jack, sharp, blue, cheddar, your more pungent cheeses. And the meat is fish, shellfish, and salmon, and I'm going to add grilled meat to that. Glass water, pint backer, Nonic, tumbler, mug, Stein, Sidel. I got my favorite glass again today. This is the Sauvin beer glass. A lot of people ask me, what's that glass you're using? It's the Sauvin beer glass. Google it. S-A-U-V-I-N. S-A-U-V-I-N beer glass. Not a cheap glass, but a very heavy duty, very nice glass. Says here the beer is not recommended for extended sellers, and we know that. It is a 5.7% IPA. So you want to drink these as fresh as possible. That's why the damn date code is so important, guys, so we know how old the beer is. We don't care if it's dated on the carton or on the case or on the truck. It needs to be on each individual can and bottle. Bottom line. I do like that they're putting the code on the label instead of some silly digitized writing on the bottle that we can't see. And I'm not saying that it may have an enjoy, and it does. Enjoyed by, in white right here on the bottle, but it's sweating. Enjoyed by 08-15-15. And that's, you know, they made the attempt. They've got the code that you can go find out when it was bottled. And they've got in white, not black, enjoyed by 08-15-15. So if you want to take the time to look it up on your smartphone, your tablet, your computer, this code on their website, it'll give you a little chart there. It tells you when the beer was actually put in the bottle. So I'd rather see the month than a year, but they got the enjoy by day in white on the side. So I'm gonna be nice today. I'm not gonna cut them a grade point. I'm gonna judge it for exactly what it is. So let's get on with it, guys. I don't think there's anything else we need to talk about. So without further ado, let's get the cap off. And I like the cap. Summit Horizon Red IPA written right on the cap. I will save that and it'll go on the fridge downstairs. Very nice cap. Got some openers left if anybody's needing them. Got 3 or 4 of them left. Give me a shout at gtpuckett@comcast.net. Tell you how to get them. Get it out to you. Let's pour it. Let's get it on. Very deep red color. Very nice. Definitely looks like a red ale. A red IPA, as a matter of fact. About a finger of head on that pour. Over to the light. It is a rich copper red. Not quite. It's not very real dark. I can see the bulb right through it. It's a lot lighter down in this thin part of the glass, but through the bulb here, it is a rich red color. Nice copper color. Very good looking beer. A lot of bubbles streaming up. Let's get a nose on it. Very nice. Very nice aroma on this. I'm getting some pine and grapefruit. And they're out of Minnesota, so they're about midway. They're not East Coast and not West Coast. They're right almost in the damn middle. So got a nice hot presence to it, and with an enjoy by date in August. We're in July, almost at the end of July. I'm reviewing this on the 23rd. Yeah, 23rd. I'm reviewing this on the 23rd. So we've got about another week to go in this month, and we're going to be into August. By the time you see this, it may be August. I'm about a week or so ahead. Very nice. I am getting some nice caramel and toffee malts in here. Some earthy hops and some citrus and some pine. Smells very good, just like the description said. It's about exactly what it says it is. Well, it's that time. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Tyler. Thank you, brother. Earthy hops. A little bit of floralness in there. A little bit of toffee and caramel from the malts. They use a little darker malt to do the red ales. That brings the color down and makes it more reddish than an orange tangerine color. That's a decent red IPA. Not outstanding, but it is a decent red IPA. The taste is almost identical to what they are saying in the commercial description. Pine, citrusness, earthy hops, maybe some hints of some toffee and caramel from the darker malt that they've used. It's a little on the thin side. I don't want to say watery, but it's a little on the thinner side for a red ale. But decent. But it's right out of the fridge. Let me take it back and let her get a taste or 2 or 3 out of it, whatever she wants, and sip on it for a tad, and we'll come back and give this one a grade. Definitely seems above average. I'm not giving into the 5%, 5.7%, almost 6% alcohol. And I'll be using 70, and that's about the average range for a nice IPA. Yeah. Well, I'll be right back, guys, and we'll do that final chug. Alright, guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it about 35 minutes or so. Not the best red ale I've ever had, but definitely not the worst red ale I've ever had. Somewhere about the middle of the road, guys. A nice IPA with some red ale influences as far as I'm concerned. Little bit of the malt going on, not a whole lot. I mean, there is just a little bit of caramel, a little bit of toffee going on in there, but kind of the middle of the road red ale to me. So definitely getting the citrus and the pine and a little bit of the hops going on in there, but it's just it's leaving me lacking for more malt. Is where I'm trying to go with this. It's for a red ale, usually has a little bit heavier dose of the maltiness, not just the color, but a little bit more of the caramel toffee malt that you're going to get. So let's do the final chug here. To me, it's just like red food coloring in a regular IPA. I'm not getting the maltiness to match up with the hop profile that this beer has. It has a very nice hop profile. More of a East Coast style hop profile than a West Coast style. But I'm not getting the malt to go with it, guys. So it's like a darker IPA without the malt backbone. As far as I'm concerned, guys, I would put this in the middle of the road. I'm gonna give it a 6. It's a B beer as far as I'm concerned. Not to the A category. Definitely not to the A category. It's got their funky code on the label that you can go look up and find out when it was bottled. But it does have the Enjoy By in white letters on the neck of the bottle, which is a good thing. I'm not a big fan of Enjoy By. I'd rather have the code for the Enjoy By and have the actual bottled on date on there. But it's very easy to read. Even when it was sweating right out of the fridge, I was able to see it. And it's got Enjoy By 8/15/15. So still got a couple of weeks to go on it. I don't know what their shelf life is on their beers. I wouldn't think the maltiness usually increases instead of decreases. So I don't think it's going to be any maltier fresh than it is now. As a matter of fact, the hops are going to fade. And I thought it had a really nice hop profile for a red IPA. Just imagine if they've got a 3 or 4 month shelf life on it. This may have been done in April or May even, June, July, August. How much more hop profile they would have had then. So, but I did appreciate Tyler sending it to me. To me, guys, if I was putting a numeric rating on this, guys, it would be in the middle of the B's. Not a B minus, not a B plus, a solid B. That's around an 84 or 85 in the scale. So let's go over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 85 in the very good rate. So we're pretty much right on with those guys over there. And over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer is not as kind as I am. Rate Beer said overall 80. That would be a B minus in my book. And style was 57. So not quite as good. I'm more in line, and I have been on the last few beers. I've been more in line with Beer Advocate instead of Rate Beer, and it's usually the other way around. I'm usually more in line with Rate Beer than I am with Beer Advocate. Just works out that way sometimes. So. Solid B for me, around the 85 for the score for me today, guys. If you've had this one from Summit Brewing, the Red Horizon Red IPA, let me know what you think. And Tyler, thanks again, brother. Come on back tomorrow. Let's go see what's in the fridge. See you then.